Hey guys, this is Andy McCann. Welcome back to another episode here on CrossFit Garage where we are trying, I don't know. I am trying to help you, and guests, so yeah, it's we, trying to help you lay a firm foundation in fitness, food, and finances. And today I'm back on food. This is my daily journey. I've been doing food logging for about 5 days, but this will be the third episode. And I'm going to throw out some things that I've learned. First thing that I'm going to throw out is this is the second time I recorded this because what I've learned is you should always check your gear and make sure that your microphone's plugged in. So here we go. Still using my net diary. Where is my mouse? There it is. And what I have learned. So today is, let me get to today. Today I just added the breakfast. So cool thing on the breakfast is, or any of the meals, if you're on the app, you could just slide. If you had the exact same breakfast, it'll say slide right if you ate yesterday's today or whatever. And so it makes it really easy. You could also create recipes, which is like I made a new one, a meaty beefy stew. So it's even more meat. So this is the value of tracking. I took what I was eating. Oops. Not food. Yeah, food. That's it. And let's go back a couple days to beef chili homemade. So I added somebody else's beef chili and no, that was mine. No, that was theirs. And it was super high. I think it was the homemade, it wasn't chili, was it? Well, anyway, when you use somebody else's recipe, then you're just getting whatever they put in there. So you got to be careful. So I went back and created my own beef stew. That was it. It was the beef stew. So I used somebody else's beef stew and then created my own this is what I made. And it gave me much closer, more accurate nutrients, macros, as well as the nutrients. And then after looking at that, I saw that, okay, it did not have as much protein as I wanted, and it had too much carbs. So let's see, is this it? Yeah, so here's the first one I did. So I saw that the garlic and the red onion and the carrots had a lot of carbs, more than I wanted. So I took out the carrots. Also, it has some sugars. And I didn't add the garlic. I meant to, but I just didn't. But it was supposed to be just the carrots I took out. And I added more beef. So I took this, if you're on YouTube, you can see it. If you're a podcast, just use your mind. It's got my lunch laid out, and it's got the macro count, so carbs, proteins, and fat, as well as some of the nutrients. I really would like to track carbs, protein, and sugars, so I've got those listed out. This beef stew is 9 sugar, 23 carb, 33 protein, and 17 fat. So then I remade it in a different recipe, and I logged it, said, hey, this is the new recipe. Let's make, instead of calling it beef stew Andy or whatever I called it beefy or meaty beef stew. So now it's got even more beef to it. So there it is, meaty beef stew. So now the carbs have dropped to 13. The protein per servings is up to 68 because I put way more meat in there. And the fat is about the same. The sugars dropped from, 7 or 8 down to 4, which is great for me. So this is not added sugar. This is just sugar that things have in them naturally. This is what you should be doing with the data. Now, here's another thing I did with the data piece. Let's go to today. So I wanted my morning smoothie to have even more protein and less carbs and sugar. So how do I do that? Well, I was using about a quarter of a banana, so you can see that. Oh, let me update right here because I think I fixed that. No, I didn't. So instead of 0.5, I'm using a quarter, save entry. There we go, of a banana. And of course, that's going to drop its details in half. So now the carbs are 7 and the sugars are 4. And I've added, instead of 2 eggs, I have 4 eggs in there. So instead of 12 protein, it's now 24. Of course, the fat goes up, but I'm totally fine with that. It gives me a D ranking, like, hey, that's stupid, don't do that. But it's not really following along with my goals. It's just saying, hey, the industry standard is 30, 30, 40 or something like that, right? So use the numbers to create the recipes and the plans that you want. If you don't know what's really in your food, then you're just putting stuff in your pie hole that is just random and inconsistent. Well, I guess it could be consistent, but you want to know. And it's just 2 weeks of tracking. So hopefully, let's see, today's the 31st. You guys should start tomorrow. I've been doing this ahead of you so that I could give you these podcasts. And even me, who've been eating pretty damn good for the last 11, 12 years or whatever, no sugar, of any, no added sugar. Sometimes I'll eat some fruit, but barely, and no refined carbs of any type. I don't eat grains unless it's from the bread wreckers and I made it on my own. So even I am learning stuff about my meals. Another big one is the water. I didn't realize I wasn't drinking as much water as I thought I was. Now, a problem that I'm trying to solve is I'm drinking more water, but it's still carrying over into night and I got to get up a lot and I got to fix that. So maybe I need to front load my water, drink it all by noon and then like taper it way back. I don't know, but I am getting more water, but it's coming out at night and I need to fix that in the proper manner. So it's not a problem. It's just I have to wake up. So log your food, learn something, take the journey, use the tool and the features that it have. I would say first, if you say, Andy, can you help me? The answer is to be yes. Did you look on YouTube for your answer? If you say no, then I'm going to say yes. I'm going to help you by going, I have made a video. It's on the internet. It's not me. It's somebody else. Go find their video and watch it. Once you've done that, and if you still can't do it, let me know. I'm totally going to help you. But first, use the tools that are available to you, like My Net Diary. Then the tools that are made available to them and you, like YouTube or Googling it. And then come to me and I'll help you through it. The thing that you really want a human for is, Andy, I've tracked it. You can actually do a share code. So can I do it from here? No, on the phone, I saw it. There was a share code. I can send a link and share what I've eaten with somebody else. And here, I know you can make it into a PDF on your laptop or computer and send it off. That's what I would need to see. And it's not just one day. You need to see a couple days and then pick through them and say, okay, look, I see a trend. You eat certain nights you eat a bunch of ice cream. Why? You're going to be like, well, those are the nights I stay up till 11. And when I stay up till 11, I really need to eat some ice cream. Okay, well, go to bed before 11. That should solve that problem. You're like, oh, yeah, that actually does. So these are the types of things we're looking for. It's not rocket science. It's just journaling, taking a snapshot of these 2 weeks and seeing the details. And then sometimes having a third party or second party, someone that is not you, there to look at what's going on so that you can have wisdom outside of the problem. It's like anything else. You know, you're dating that guy and everyone knows they're bad for you, but you don't. And then they do something stupid and everyone's like, duh, yeah, of course. And you're like, I didn't see it. That's it. It's just your life. So it's hard to see that stuff. All right, guys. Love this journey for me. Hopefully you guys get on this journey. It's going to be awesome. You're going to appreciate it, or you should already be on it if you're listening to this. If you haven't started yet, start now. Take your 2 weeks and just do a different set of 2 weeks. It's okay. All right, guys, be good.